Hey, what's up guys? Evan here again with another deck review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the White Lions Series B decks in blue. They're a really nice deck from David Blaine, so let's get into the review. We'll talk about the box first. The box is really stunning and it really catches your eye. It has silver foil, embossing, and a matte white finish on the box, which you can really feel, and it has a nice touch to it. And that's something that's never been used on a deck before. On the top, in the front, you have white lions in embossing, which is not something that I've seen before, and it's a really neat idea. And at the top it says 2012. In the center you have the lion, and you can see that there's some nice embossing and silver foil. At the bottom it says playing cards made in the USA and Series B blue. Then on the back you have the back design. The side says designed by Mark D. Stutzman, and you've got a split spade there in silver foil, which is very shiny. And this side it says created by DB Productions, and again you have that split spade there. And at the bottom it says who it is distributed by, which is David Blaine. Then you have this nice split spades custom seal, which is blue, and I really like that. So now we'll take a look at the cards inside. First we'll take a look at the extra cards that you get with the deck. You get a blank faced card, which is nice if you're a magician, and you also get a double backer, which is another great card for a magician. Now we'll take a look at the jokers and the ace of spades. The two jokers are identical, so we'll only take a look at one, and it's a really cool illusion. When you look at it from far away, it just looks like a jester, but if you look close, it's actually an illusion of David Blaine, and it looks like he's performing a card trick for the devil. It's a very creative, cool looking joker, and I really like it. Now we'll take a look at the ace of spades. The ace of spades is pretty simple, and it's a woman standing there with what looks like the sun shining behind her. And if you look closely, you can actually see the face of a lion, which I think is really, really cool. And around there you have this nice design around it. So that is your ace of spades. And at the bottom it says white lions. Now the number cards are all standard. There's no changes to them, no deepening or darkening of the colors. They're just completely standard. And then your court cards are close to standard, but with all of the other David Blaine decks, the faces of the court cards are all of famous magicians. And as always, David Blaine is on the king of spades. So that's really neat, and that's something that we see with all of David Blaine's decks. Now we'll take a look at the back design. The back design is just that split spade repeated over and over again, and it forms a nice looking design, and it's in a really nice blue color, which I like a lot. And there's a lot of hidden features in the deck, and one thing is that the back design is marked, and it's kind of hard to figure it out, and I won't give it away, but if you get this deck, definitely try to figure it out. So there's your back design. Now that we've seen the whole design of the deck, let's take a look at the handling. They didn't say what the stock and finish of the deck is, but it feels like B Casino stock and air cushion finish, and it handles really, really well, and it's a very, very long lasting deck. You can use this deck for hours without it clumping at all, and if it starts clumping, you can just put it away for a little bit, and when you take it out, it'll handle great. So for fanning, the deck is really nice. When you fan showing the back design shows. It doesn't look too great. Once you break the stock in, you can get some nice pressure fans. The deck is great for springing and dribbling. It's got a really, really springy stock, which is nice. The deck is really nice for farrowing, and you can get some nice, easy farrows. As you can see, that's almost a perfect farrow, and it's really easy to do with this deck. So if you're a magician, I definitely recommend that you get this deck. It is great for magicians. If you're a flourisher, it'll be great because the handling is really nice. And if you're a collector, definitely get your hands on these because the box is really beautiful, the cards handle nicely, and they're very rare because they sold out fast. Another thing that's nice about this deck is that if you buy a brick, you get a custom brick box. At the top, you've got the White Lions card, and it actually looks like there's a card there. There's shadowing around it to give the illusion that there's actually a card there, but it's really just printed on there. And then on each side you have the split spade, and that's about it. I'm actually selling a bunch of these decks. I've got a whole brick, and if you're interested, check the link in the description. I'm selling them on eBay and I ship them worldwide. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.